So, The Witcher 3, the big hit that came out last month in May. Some critics went nuts. GameSpot gave it a 10 out of 10. I think the fifth time in history they've given that out. It's a single digit number, so they don't give that out often. IGN, it's gotten good rankings. Now, I'm not going to go into a detail about it. You've probably seen all of it. Action RPG, great game, good fun. Huge criticism I have of it, though, is that it just takes too fucking long. And I can already hear people cringing while they're scratching their neck beards. It's not in the sense that it takes too long and it's engaging the whole time. There's a bit where you're in a city and you've got to run errands for literally, I'm not even kidding, literally hours. And it is just the most dull, dumb fucking shit I've ever seen. I could tell there was a bit where it was just talking like this, talking, and it got to a point where you have to go into like a basement and there's one enemy who's just like, can you just kill me so you got something to do? There's no story reason for that enemy to be there. Like, realistically, if that enemy was there, the guy living in the house would have been fucked. Like, there was a drowner in this guy's basement for no reason. And I just went, come on, that's a really half-assed thing. I could tell there was a playtester going, they go, man, this is boring. Hey, guys, put a drowner there. It doesn't break up the fact it's boring. You're going to need to rejig the whole thing. It's picked up again towards the end. Like, the start of it, amazing. The end of it's now just fucking awesome. Things have really picked up and the story's kicking along. But that middle bit, man, you got to set aside a day for when you're hungover to just get through that. Because fuck, it's boring. Or keep some side missions. If you're listening to this and you're about to get it, or you're thinking of getting it, I'm not going to give you any spoilers. But when you're in Velen and you're about ready to go to Novigrad, leave some missions on the side. Just leave some contracts, leave some side stuff. Go to Novigrad, do a bit of story, do a bit of side, do a bit of story, do a bit of side, because that will help get through that period. Unless you're really hungover, then just fucking go through the whole thing. Some of the dialogue's pretty funny, and yeah, it really. Essentially, I'm not good. Like, the gameplay's great, the magic's great, the random areas are great. It's fucking huge. It's in depth. The only reason it's too long is that they stretched out the story more than it needed to be. If they focus on more side stuff, like, I don't know if they've already got so much of it, but just like if they'd allocated more time even to that, or making the story have a few more twists and turns rather than making it really dull, yeah, it would just be that little bit better. But that's really nitpicking. Because it is the best game I've played since GTA 5 when it came out almost 2 years ago on Xbox 360. I'm not an Xbox 360 fanboy, my PS3 broke. But yeah, really, if you really want a good game, it's fantastic. It's just so good. And the combat is something else. But yeah, so, and basically what I wanted to say other than that summary was the game reviewers praising the depth of the story and you know, all the in-depth dialogue and being engrossed in the world. Those guys haven't got a fucking life. And I don't mean it in the sense that they're losers, but they're doing this as their job. So they instead of, you know, going to work and dealing with cunts every day, they go and get to play this game. So they're gonna love it because they've got, you know, wow, this game's heaps long. I get to spend 2 weeks on it. You know what that means, guys? It means I get 2 weeks of playing an awesome game. So instead of having to play this fucking 2 out of 10 shit and review this crap, I get to play this fun for 2 weeks. And it's so long, so I have to play through it all. And I want to make sure the review's thorough. And the manager's in like, dude, it's been a week. He's like, I still haven't finished it. This is great. That's the perspective you need to also take into consideration with this sort of stuff. So if you have kids or, you know, you're working and studying like I was, you don't have a lot of time for it, and it can suck in that sense, because that's when you end up doing more of the side quest stuff, because you just want to go in, do an hour, and leave. And yeah, so that's something to be mindful of when the reviewers praise it, is that the in-depthness is great, but it's also, when they say stuff like that, I'm very wary of it, because yeah, they're doing that as a job, so their perspective's a bit skewed, and that's for every review. It's not just one in general. I've just noticed across the whole thing. So yeah, that's just something to keep in mind. So moving on from that,